Hi, this is Amir Muhammad, and this is my 11th day for the video challenge with Empower Network. Um, I'm also with Five Links as well as my secondary business. Today's topic is actually not really a topic, but basically not judging people. I guess you want to call it like not judging other people or something. I don't know, something like that to that effect. Anyway, I was on the phone with someone yesterday, and this person is from Africa, and this person is pro-Africa, which is understandable. However, this person also feels as though that how can I put this? They're prejudiced against other races, Caucasians, um, even African Americans that live in America, which is crazy, but they do. And whatever other religion, whatever not religion, race that's out there. And he likes to, this person loves to put stuff on his Facebook, on their Facebook wall, and he loves to talk about how America's wrong, they're his country, blah blah blah, and everything. And I say, you know what? I said I'm with Empower Network. I was also explaining Five Links to him and how that works. But I was telling him, I said, listen, I know you feel strongly about Africa, which is all good, it's your country, you grew up there and everything. However, you can't, how can I put this? You cannot judge people that, like, just because they're in a certain race. I said, that's just like black people, that's just like somebody else saying black people steal all the time, black people kill all the time, black people rob people, they just, they don't have any type of self-respect, they don't respect their own self. They what else do they do? They all black people do is hang out on the corners. I said you can't judge people just because of what they are. And I'm like, I'm really pissed off about that because you can't do that. You can't say all, like, one thing he might say is all white, all Caucasians are devils. Like, I don't feel that way. If you did something to me personally, and you're whatever color you are, I have something against that one person. I'm not gonna take it out on the whole race. And I told this person, I said you can't judge people just because of what they look like. I said because that's just wrong. Like, why would you do something like that? You don't want nobody passing judgment on you, so don't pass judgment on somebody else. It's just ridiculous. You don't do that to people. You know? I mean, it's beyond me. I don't know what this person mentally may have went through in their life, but you can't always think that just because a person's some type of religion, some type of race, or whatever. I'm like, that's my pet peeve. You don't do that. You should not ever judge a book by its cover, ever, because the tables might turn and they might do it to you. I mean, like, imagine you try to go for a job interview. You thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this job. I have this degree, even if you don't have a degree, but you have experience in this field, and an employer doesn't hire you because of your race or because of your religion. Like, why would you want someone to do that? Like, why would you? You know, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, that really pissed me off, and I was like literally like yelling over the phone, like, at this person, like, you don't do that to people because people do that to us all the time. Like, why would you do that? I mean, people look at Muslims all the time and think, oh, they're terrorists, oh, they're this, oh, they're that. But guess what? You don't know every Muslim, and not every Muslim's like that. Just like any other religion, like, you can't judge a religion just because of a certain amount of people. Like, if you don't know anything about these people, like, I'm trying to think. I remember back in the day there were Christians that would that would they were against abortion, and I'm against abortion as well. But they were against abortion, and I think they was bombing it or doing stuff. I don't know what they were doing, but basically they were against it. I'm not sure exactly the all everything, but whatever whatever actions they did towards the clinic was wrong. Like, you don't do that. Like, people have their own free will and everything. I mean, certain things is not, how can I put it? certain things is wrong. Like I know that you should never kill another person. Like I mean, I don't know how to explain it anymore any better than that. But people are just crazy. I just don't understand it. Like you, sometimes you gotta let people. You just gotta sit back and let people make their own choices in life. You know, like you can't think that you can't just. I don't know how to put it. It's just it's a way. But I was explaining to myself one thing that you can do instead of complaining about whatever you're complaining about. But like on a Power Network, I say on Power Network you can use it as a blogging platform as well as advertising, and they teach you how to advertise. And I told this person, I said, listen, if you wanted to join Empower Network, you can write about what goes on in Africa. You feel as though we're stupid over in America. We don't know too much of this and too much of that. I said, you want to know why we don't know that all that information that you know? Because the media puts out what they want you to know. And how are you going to? You can't change that. That's what they're going to do. That's their job. They listen to their boss. I can't fault them for that. But at the same time, if you want people to know what's going on, you put it up there. And then on top of that, instead of complaining about it, do something about it. If you want to set up a foundation so that way you can send food and clothing over to Africa or wherever the place is, by all means, try to set up an organization. Like make the money, start looking up different organizations. Like look online or go to different libraries and look up the information on how to have your own organization. Whereas though you can actually do some good over in Africa or wherever country you're from, instead of complaining and moping and all this kind of thing and just being hateful. I told the person, look, I said, you're still my friend on Facebook, but I unfollowed you because I was the hate that you have and the stuff that you say about other people in different races, even even different religions. I don't like it. I mean, that's just to be honest. Like you don't do that to people. I mean, nobody wants to hear that. I said, if you keep complaining and you don't do anything about it, guess what? People are not going to hear what you got to say. They're just going to turn their back on you. It's true. Because I wouldn't want to hear that all the time. Like, that's just like your friend calling you or someone calling you, just nagging you all the time. You're not going to want to hear it. Trust me. It gets annoying. Oh, that was a But it gets annoying. But, that's about it. I mean, like I told the person, I said, listen, I really don't like the way people handle, like the doctors do the chemotherapy and they feel as though it does something for people good. And to me, my opinion, I don't think it does any good. If you do the research on it, you'll find out a lot of information on it. You just got to do research. Anyway, um, I don't like chemotherapy. I don't like radiation. As things I read about it, even the surgery that goes along with it and how it makes it spread, and it's a lot to go through. But anyway, I don't like it. I really don't. I really, to quite honest with you, I hate that procedure. Period. And I know what my daughter went through. I know what my family went through when my daughter was going through chemotherapy, and it's like I want to do something about it. That's why I told the person, I said, instead of complaining about it, eventually when I can make the money up or make the money I would like to make and then have it where as though I can set up a foundation, I'm going to help people get treatment different, like if they, whatever clinic they want, it's a place called Gershon Institute. It's in Tijuana, New Mexico, as well as I think Germany, and they help people get rid of different, I believe I said this before in my another video, different cancers as well as other diseases that people may have, like herpes, HIV, things that the doctor deemed it to be incurable. So that's what I would like to do because people shouldn't have to suffer because of the medication they get that probably won't even do anything but put a band-aid on the person, and the next thing you know, when they put the band-aid on the person, eventually it just spirals over out of control. The guys keep getting medicated, and it just keep upping the doses. And after a while, it doesn't do anything for you. So that was my pet peeve. Like I don't like when people do that. Well, this is the end of my video. Subscribe, like, share, comment, or whatever you would like to do. And I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Mean